Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's video because we have a new self-tanner that just came out that I was lucky enough to be sent from Bali Body to review for you guys and to give you my first thoughts and opinions on it. So we are going to be reviewing the brand new Bali Body Clear Self-Tanning Mousse. You guys know how I have felt about clear self-tanners in the past. It just hasn't gone well for me at all. I just feel like they're a lot harder to work with rather than a self-tan that has some kind of barrier to it. But I will say that I've never been disappointed by a Bali Body product before, so I do have high hopes for this. I'm actually pretty excited to try this and see whether it'll kind of change my outlook on clear self-tanners or if my opinion on them remains the same. So I'm excited to kind of see what this is gonna do for me. And of course, I said this was sent to me from Bali Body to review for you guys. But whatever I say in this video, whatever opinions that I have are 100% mine. I just really want you guys to know that. So before we get into actually going into details and applying this, please make sure to give this a huge thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you're someone that's new here and you love self-tanner, you love makeup, you love fashion, you are going to love my channel, so subscribe. But if you want to see my review and demo of the brand new Bali Body Clear Self-Tanning Mousse, then stay tuned for the rest of the video. So I just want to give you guys a few facts about this self-tanner before I get into applying and reading this. So this is a water-based self-tanner, and like I said, it's transparent, it's clear. It's supposed to be transfer proof, so it's not really supposed to transfer onto your sheets because it is a clear self-tan. I really like the fact that this has natural DHA and kind of natural, environmentally friendly ingredients, so it's okay to use on sensitive skin. And I also love that this is vegan and cruelty free. I feel like that's a really important part of this too. So this is actually gonna give a more light to medium tan, which you guys know is typically not my favorite. I usually love to get an ultra dark tan, or if not ultra dark, I love to be dark. But I know that there's people out there that love a more natural, more close to your normal tone kind of tan. So I am gonna give it a shot, but now we're gonna get into everything about the bottle. So I really love Bali Body's packaging. I just feel like this like light pink nudish shade with the black and white lettering is really just simple and classy and cute. Love that. And then it says it's 6.7 fluid ounces. So again, one of the bigger self-tanners that I've tried. And then on the back, it says clear self-tanning foam, the cleanest, easiest way to achieve the perfect fake tan. This clear mousse develops a light, natural looking and streak-free tan over 2 to 6 hours. The transparent formula ensures zero transfer onto bed sheets or clothing. Enriched with nourishing oils for smooth, hydrated, and bronzed skin. And then the directions are just kind of standard, like self-tanning directions. It does say that skin can be washed after 1 hour. And then it says for a longer lasting, darker tan, allow 4 to 8 hours before showering to reveal your developed tan. And then it says if you want it darker, you can apply 2 coats. I probably won't apply 2 coats though, just because I want to see how dark it gets with 1 coat. And that's pretty much all it says on the back. Yeah, that's pretty much all the information that it has on there. So I'm gonna start applying. I am very excited to see what this is gonna do for me. I am a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, because it's clear, so I'm just hoping I don't end up with streaks tomorrow, but we will see. So I'm shaking this up and I'm pumping some out and I'm just starting to apply everywhere, and I'm using my Bali Body mitt to apply. So now that I've applied to all the parts that I wanted to show you guys, I do have some thoughts initially. So my only issue with the self tanner is what we already knew, that it's clear, it comes out clear. So when you're rubbing it in, you really have to focus on where you're applying so you don't miss any spots. Like I always say, when there's a self tanner that has a color barrier, you can kind of see if you missed a spot. With this, you really have to make sure that you're covering every little inch of the area that you're applying to. So that's my only issue. But as far as everything else goes, I really love how it applied. So it was really just like buttery smooth, like really just glided onto my skin and made it easy to spread out. So I really liked that about it. The smell, I feel like, is the same as all the other Bali Body self tanners. It's just like a subtle, kind of fresh smell. So I like that. It doesn't bother me. It's really subtle. And I feel like I didn't have to use a ton of product to cover one area of my body, so that was nice too. I think that's pretty much all I have for now though. I'm going to sleep on this as usual. I'm probably gonna wait the full time to take it off because I want it to get as dark as it possibly can before I take it off. So I'm gonna sleep in this, and then tomorrow I will come back and I will show you guys how I look. I will let you know if there was anything I loved, anything I didn't love, all that good stuff. So I will catch you guys tomorrow for an update. Okay guys, I am back. It's the next day. So like I said I was gonna do, I slept on this, and then this morning I woke up, I worked out, I took a shower, I let it kind of fully develop throughout the day, and now I'm back to give you my thoughts. So my biggest fear with this self tanner was that it was going to make me streaky. Every clear self tanner that I've tried up to this point has made me streaky. So I was a little bit nervous, or a lot nervous, going into this because I thought it was gonna end up being the same thing. But I woke up this morning, and especially after I showered, I was kind of shocked because I was like examining, especially my arms and my legs, because those are the areas that I would typically see the most streakiness, or at least that's how it has been with the other self tanners that I've tried. But this one, believe it or not, literally didn't give me streaks, and I only applied one coat. This is how it turned out. Like, I don't know, I'm gonna try to get up as close as I can so you guys can see. Let me just show my arm, because you guys know every time it was an issue, especially around this area, and there's nothing. Like, it's all even. Legs too, I don't know how well you could see my legs, but it's the same deal. So that made me extremely happy when I woke up today, because I feel like it maybe restored my faith in clear self tanners just a little bit, because I did have some bad experiences, but this one definitely pleasantly surprised me in that aspect. And then I also want to talk about the color that it gave me. So when I read that it was going to be a light to medium coverage, I was like, okay, it'll be a little something, but nowhere near what I'm used to. And I'm actually happy with the color that it gave me, because when I saw light to medium, I was expecting less color than I got. Sorry, I'm looking in the mirror right now, and I am pretty happy with how the color turned out. I think this would be a pretty good shade for like the winter months, when you don't necessarily want it to look like you've been spray tanning because you're like me and it's cold where you live. So I feel like this would be really good for that. Or this could be a really good one for people who don't want the color barrier. This one I can vouch for because I didn't get any streaks, you saw. If you want something where like you are putting this on before work, or like you have things to do where you're gonna be out in public and you don't want it to look like you have like that color barrier on, this could be good. And it could be good for people that don't necessarily want an ultra dark tan like I do. I know there's a lot of people out there that want more of that kind of subtle natural look too, so I feel like this would be really, really good for that as well. I personally really liked it. This definitely did not disappoint. Like I said, up until this point, no Bali Body products have disappointed me, and it did not start with this one. This is also a really good product, so I'm very happy with how it turned out. The smell was barely there, so I really liked that it wasn't annoying throughout the night, but I think that's pretty much all I wanted to cover. Overall, I do think this is worth it if you're somebody that likes a more subtle kind of tan, or if you're somebody that likes that kind of clear barrier if you're going somewhere, if you have something to do that you don't want that extra color on you. So I definitely think this has its very good aspects to it. So another Bali Body winner from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Comment down below, let me know what you think of the color. I feel like it turned out pretty nice. Comment and let me know what you guys think of the color, what you think of the self tanner in general based off of everything that I've shared with you. So yeah, say hello, comment, make sure to give this a huge thumbs up for me, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love talking about tanning, about makeup, so if you do too, this is definitely the channel for you. So subscribe, stay tuned, and I will see you guys in the next video.